Now, I mentioned before the break at the top of the hour, I got a couple of stories. April 16, 2009, this is from CNN's website, reviving a ban on assault weapons and more strictly enforcing existing gun laws could help tamp down drug violence that has run rampant on the U.S.-Mexican border, President Obama said on Thursday, speaking alongside Mexican President Felipe Calderón. Obama said that he's not backed off at all on a campaign promise to try to restore the ban on assault weapons. It was instituted under President Clinton and allowed to lapse by President Bush. I continue to believe that we respect and honor the Second Amendment right in our Constitution, the rights of sportsmen and hunters to lawfully bear arms while dealing with assault weapons that, as we know here in Mexico, are used to fuel violence. Now, Calderón said that the link between Mexican drug violence and the U.S. ban on 19 types of military-style semi-automatic rifles is clear. From the moment that the prohibition on the sale of assault weapons was lifted a few years ago, we have seen an increase in the power of organized crime in Mexico. He said that more than 16,000 assault weapons have been seized in the crackdown on drug traffickers, almost 9 in 10 of them coming from the U.S. This was Fast and Furious. They were describing it to us. You understand what this is? This is April 16, 2009. They're describing a program here that's in process or in progress, and they're acting like they know nothing about it. Some observers have said that Obama may be slow to reintroduce the ban in Congress, where it would be sure to spark a fight at a time when his regime needs all the political clout it can muster to push its aggressive economic recovery efforts. So Obama and Calderón, assault gun ban could curb border violence. Obama said he asked Attorney General Holder to study how current gun laws are enforced and whether loopholes in some of them can be tightened. He said that laws already on the books should restrict the flow of weapons into Mexico. Aha, and there's the rub. Here he is standing next to Calderón, and he said laws already on the books should restrict the flow of weapons. Well, then here comes Fast and Furious with our people walking the guns across the border to Mexican drug cartels as part of a federal program. Obama had already said it. Well, yeah, existing law ought to handle it. But existing law didn't handle it, did it? Because of Fast and Furious. The whole point, don't forget, the whole point of Fast and Furious was to create mayhem in Mexico among drug cartels with American-made weapons easily procured so that you and I would stand up in outrage and demand tighter gun laws. It was deceitful. It was sneaky. It was going against the will of the American people. It was liberalism on parade. It's who these people are. They want tighter gun laws. They don't want... So they basically, folks, I want to make this as simple as I can. They created crimes. There's no other way to characterize this. They manufactured crime. They enabled crimes. They saw to it that American guns ended up in Mexican drug cartel hands. And, of course, those people get the guns, they use them. When, in fact, it probably was difficult for the drug cartels to get the guns. It probably was not easy for the drug cartels to get the guns. Certainly not walking into gun stores in Phoenix and elsewhere, then crossing the border. So they set that up. They created crimes. They created crimes for the... It'd be no different if they wanted to ban airplanes to engineer a bunch of crashes. Trying to think of the smart analogy I can give you. If this bunch wanted all airplanes grounded, sabotage a bunch so they crash, and the people of the country demand that all airplanes be grounded. They wanted these guns that were used in these crimes to come from America. They made it easy for the drug cartels to get American guns. Here's the Washington Post story. The headline of this, "For Obama Calderon, a meeting of minds." And it's from 2009. And the subhead for this story could be "The Reasons for Fast and Furious." On his first presidential visit to Mexico, Obama praised Felipe Calderon for taking on the drug cartels, whose potent arsenals and economic power threatening the integrity of the Mexican state. Obama announced he'll push the U.S. Senate to ratify an inter-American arms trafficking treaty. But Obama indicated while he favors reinstating the U.S. ban on assault weapons, the move would face too much political opposition to happen soon. So he couldn't do a ban. This is the reason for Fast and Furious. Politically, a ban on assault weapons wouldn't work. But he still wanted a ban. So how to do it? Well, you put the weapons you want to ban in the hands of bad guys and turn them loose. That's all this is. And now the documents that document this or prove it, Darrell Iss's committee wants them, and Obama has asserted executive privilege to prevent the Congress from seeing them. Really no more complicated than that. Obama wants an assault weapons ban. He can't politically get it because it's not popular. So he tries to affect it anyway.